this ASMR whisper video. It's going to be about this Star Wars game called Squadrons. And I hope that my voice is relaxing for you. Just don't mind the sounds of seagulls and stuff, because I'm recording this at the beach, as usual. It's a relaxing way to record my videos. But let's get to the game at hand. This game is incredible, and I've always been a fan of Star Wars games. They always deliver, and in this case, you get to fly on some of the most amazing starships that Star Wars has to offer. You can fly in X-Wings, TIE Fighters, Y-Wings. There's just so much. I don't know the names of every single ship, but there's some really amazing ones. I think flying in the TIE Fighter is probably my favourite, just because the speed, the sound, and it's just incredible. That rush of feeling that you get, because it's a small craft, I guess, that allows you to have a lot of speed, and it's good to fly away from enemies if you get caught, because the enemies are pretty hard in this game. So I've been making ASMR videos for quite some time, and sometimes you lose inspiration for things. You lose track of what the audience wants, and just coming up with new ideas is hard sometimes. I think the thing that you have to remember is you just have to keep trying until you get that back. You get that inspiration back and the joy of making these videos. I'm finding that it's getting harder and harder to find a place to record these videos. That's probably why I don't make as many as I used to. So what can I say about this game? The graphics are incredible, and the experience of flying these ships is, you had hints of it in other Star Wars games. I think the recent Battlefront 2 was quite good in that you got to fly some of these ships. And it was an amazing experience. But in this game, it takes that up a notch, and you really feel like you're flying. You have to switch on different things to boost your speed, or change over to enhance your weapons. I really like that aspect of the game. The more controls you have over the spaceship, the better. The environments are really awesome as well. I really like what they've done. But I do find the story kind of lacks it's about, like, I didn't really care for the story that much. It takes place after Return of the Jedi, and I mean, it's a good time to be set, but just the story I found was kind of too predictable. And I've really found that, well, I didn't really care for the ending. And I'd find myself, like, losing interest in when you have the mission briefings and stuff. So that was one aspect that I didn't really enjoy. But other than that, the game is amazing. I really hope that they keep adding to this game, because there's a lot to be explored. I would have liked to have seen that you would actually go down into a planet. Most of the missions seem to take place in space. I guess that's okay, but it would have been nice to have had some, like, dogfights over Coruscant. Is that how you say it? Coruscant. Or my favourite place, Bespin. I think that's another thing that Battlefront 2 had that made it a really good game. It had a lot of familiar places, and I just think with this game, some of the places just seemed a bit too familiar. Like they all kind of looked the same. There wasn't much variant to it. But other than that, the game is such a good experience. I just wish it could have been a bit longer as well. I'm finding it hard to talk about things. There's some things I've noticed about ASMR that have stopped. I guess I haven't been making as many videos as usual. And I think I lose focus on what makes ASMR great. It's not trying to do it over the top. I mean, the less you think about things, is the better. And you enjoy it more as a creator as well. But it's hard to find out what people like and what triggers people like. I guess you can just only try your best and see what happens. But yeah, I found myself in a bit of a slump recently. Very, very not really enjoying anything. And feeling like life doesn't really have much of a purpose. A lot of that has to do with this new way of living that we've all had to be accustomed to. But you have to keep fighting and try to find something that gives you a reason to get out of bed and look forward to a better future. And, well, I was watching another space movie, Prometheus. I didn't really enjoy it the first time I saw it, but watching it recently has made me kind of appreciate the universe that we are living in, and space. Just, it's an amazing thing to think about. Where we have come from and where we're going as a humanity, and games like Star Wars really make you wonder about what is out there, and sometimes we lose track of things. We just focus on. We get too caught up in issues in day-to-day life that just are really so irrelevant in the bigger scheme of things. I think I enjoy life better when I'm reading about different galaxies and stuff. It gives me hope. Just gives me hope that there's bigger purpose out there, and everyone's life is important. It's kind of what I've been thinking about recently. Pretty deep stuff. And I thought I'd put it over this footage, Star Wars, Squadrons, because space is, you just have to look up at the stars at night and you kind of feel that there is endless possibilities dealing with something like depression, which I know a lot of people have been struggling with. Sometimes you get caught up in your own head and you worry so much about things, little insignificant things, but your mind builds them up as to be huge problems, but in reality there's very simple solutions to things, but you ruminate over things. Well, this is my experience anyway. You just ruminate over things non-stop, and you create like a mountain out of a molehill. But then to get out of these problems, it's a very simple solution that you just have to. You might think, oh, is it going to be bad if I make this decision or whatnot? And I don't know what I'm talking about really. I'm just rambling on about things that have been plaguing my mind. But I think I'm just trying to say that there's usually a simple solution to problems that have been plaguing you for a long time. And it's kind of why I love science fiction and things like Star Wars. They make you feel like there's so much more out there that we don't know about. I mean, there could be Star Wars going on out in the galaxies that we just don't know about and might not ever find out about because they're just so far away. And that's something that we have to, I guess that's what keeps you entertained and makes you think that there's a lot more to life. That's what I've kind of been dealing with recently. I'm just rambling on about things. I hope it's been interesting for you. I hope it's been soothing. So thank you for listening to my ramblings, and really appreciate